back.
Beyonce, for sure. We're live, by the way.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't aware. Oh yeah, I got it.
Make me call the man on the silver mountain. The fuck? Oh shit. Should we try the speaker again or just not?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Last time.
To be fair, the audio version with oh shit.
Oh, hey Kyle.
So much. To be fair, when Kyle was on the speaker, it picked him up pretty well.
Yeah.
It's just we're getting a lot of the back channel, but it's still picking him up. All right, let's try with Kyle.
How about your phone to do the YouTube thing?
Kyle, you can speak now.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2 check.
All right, let's try this.
Oh, you can speak now.
Hi everyone on YouTube.
Yep. I mean that's all. I mean that's without the speaker.
Right.
He's audible. He's still be able to be heard.
That's good. I mean.
So we're fine. It's just that backlog. I don't want that back end channel again.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. On the count of 3. 1, 2.
Wait, hang on. Before we start, let's go through the topic list so I'm up to speed.
No, sorry. My phone.
So
Well, I got a few. Here, yeah, you ready?
yeah, I'll read
Yeah, you should pick.
it. All right, so we have meeting your heroes. Dale at Thanksgiving revealed. That's us.
Mm-hmm.
That's our topic. Switch 2 and games. Favorite Nintendo game, Superman reaction, and then also the Marvel movies. And talking about the titles of the different movies, along with
We can do
the Drake and Josh.
Yeah, Drake and Josh. We do the Predator one as well.
Yeah, what? You Predator? You mean the midget?
Well, I mean, there's also a law that's been passed about predators that could.
Okay, the little person predator will do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, that works. Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, we come my phone back.
Oh yeah, sir. Here you, sir.
Okay.
All right, let's get started. On the count of 3. 1, chill, and a 3. What's up, world? This is the Cannonball podcast. I am your host, Captain C. With me, and always, we have One-Eye Josh.
Alright, mateys, how's it be?
We have Strong Arms, brought to you by phone.
Ahoy!
And our friend, Burn Victim.
I was going to make a hilarious
Entrance.
Yeah, but then I guess you can do it then. Alright, I'm fine. Hello, I'm Gingerbeard. How are you today?
A.K.A.
Burn victim.
What?
Burn victim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the Bernie now.
Oh yeah, so Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac, I like that.
So I gotta say to the podcasters
We
out
also have
there.
to explain to Strong
I
Arms.
will first. I will. Okay, so I gotta say to the podcasters out there first. I'm really proud of my fiance. I'm so proud. So here's what happened. We were at dinner and we got talking about some subjects. And first, my two lovely friends, the captain over here and Gingerbeard, love to attack me sometimes. So now, you know what's fair? I attack them. We attack each other. We're all assholes in this group.
They all attack me.
Okay, whoa, we're not there yet. So,
Rephrase that. We did not physically
we attack you. Yeah, no, I'm talking about verbally. We verbally attack each
That's what I
other
mean
here.
too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well-
we never physically attack each other, hopefully.
I'm talking verbally.
Well, we know. Well, not a lot of people.
We're clarifying.
For the group, okay?
Yeah.
Secondly, okay, so,
Yeah, hi Peter. Hey, see, it's weird, right? See, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I beat her all the time. Yeah. In the face, in the butt. Yeah.
Oh,
Shut up,
stop.
John! Ginger, shut up!
Dear
Fuck
God.
you, John.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Wow, a real name. Okay.
So, back to the story. Ginger had told me to tell her the story of why my sister said he was creepy, and my fiance, Mrs. One Eye, said, "Wait, your sister said you were creepy?" Yeah, to John or Ginger. My bad.
Yeah, Ginger.
To Ginger, and then the look of the fetism on Ginger's face was priceless. You had to be there to see it.
It was a moment of just pure, utter bliss.
I gave up easily.
It was just a moment of that, to where we had to take her to the hospital, to the burn
Victim unit.
Yeah.
A full a cast and
The doctors said they could save the face. Unfortunately, there's still scars.
Yeah.
and the heart. There's scars in my heart right now.
No, you missed it, Strong Arm. You should have been here.
Oh, I wish I was.
Alright, so that's our burn buddy story. Alright, let's continue on with the first thing. I think we should talk about Drake and Josh.
Okay.
All right.
Podcast first.
Okay.
Let's look.
Like it.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry.
So, if for those of you listening, this first came out in the documentary Quiet on Set.
Oh yeah.
All about Dan Schneider and basically how horrible of a person he was. Now, one of the focal points of that series was Drake Bell. It came out that Drake Bell was violated by one of the producers.
Yes.
It was the acting coach.
It was the acting coach. It was the
Peck.
yeah, it was
Not
Peck.
No, what Josh.
Yeah, Brian Peck, not Josh.
Brian Peck.
No
Yeah.
relation to Josh Peck.
Yeah.
Ironically.
Which is the next part. Just recently,
Hey Ray, can you give me a glass of water, please?
Josh Peck had Drake guest star on his podcast called Good Guys Podcast, and they talked all about being on the set together, and then really everything that happened. And the thing I remember the most is how obviously when Drake told his mom what was happening, obviously they went to the police and an investigation was launched. And while the investigation was going on, they were returning to the set. I believe they were still in the Amanda show at the time, but the investigation was still ongoing. But both of them, Drake and Brian Peck, they both walked in and they acted like nothing was going on. Just imagine, first of all, you're a 14-year-old, child star. Imagine what kind of life that is. And
Right.
then on top of that, you have this man who has done horrible things to you, and you have to keep it to yourself while that man is in the studio with you.
If I recall, it didn't happen on the Amanda Bynes show. It actually happened on the set of Drake and Josh.
Yeah, he did it a lot more on Drake and Josh.
Yeah, he was 15 and 16 during the violation, if I remember. I think it started, they were introduced on Amanda Bynes.
Yeah.
But the actual assault didn't take place until Drake and Josh had just started.
Gotta say though, real quick, we respect Drake Bell's dad out here, and much respect to Drake Bell's girlfriend's mom.
Mad respect.
Yeah, mad respect.
I also want to point out, and this is another thing that needs to be said.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't say it when we did the Quiet on Set podcast, when we discussed it. This does not excuse Drake Bell's situation.
No, it
Is
does not.
what he did when he texted that young girl.
Yeah.
Does not excuse it. It is a shame that it happened to him, and then he ends up almost. Well, I don't think he did anything really except texting her sexual implicit things. But
I mean, my opinion, and this is just me, okay, is if it's not physical, it's not a crime. I mean, it's wrong either way.
yeah,
Sorry.
well, that's
But
why
it's
he's not
not
in jail.
crime.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's not in jail.
Yeah.
Oh god, I was going to make a point. Yeah. I think Drake the Bell. I think he forgot how old he was and just
Well, I don't think it was just that. I think it's also like there could have been a lot of the factors that he was assaulted at
Well,
that
yeah, a
age.
lot of
He was assaulted at that age. There's also a chance that he possibly didn't realize what her age was at the time of, initiating. There is that question. But another thing I want to do on the Quiet on Set too. I gotta say it. The more I think I rewatched the documentary recently. The more I watched it, the more I realized a lot of the stories is kind of bullshit.
I mean,
About Dan Schneider.
yeah.
A lot of the stories. Let me talk.
Sorry.
Okay? Let me get that out before you
Yeah.
interrupt me because
Yeah.
stay calm, okay?
yeah, I feel like he's trying to guess what I'm gonna say.
No, I want to say something. It's not. I'm trying to guess what you're trying to say.
Well, just hold on, okay?
All right.
All right, you go.
Okay. The one story I know for sure is BS is the racist remark because you only had one person and that was him and his mom that brought up the fact that he's racist. He had a lot of different actors and actresses from different backgrounds, that racially indifferent, that worked under him. None of them said anything. None of them came out about him being racist.
What, Dan Schneider?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was racist. I mean, I thought it was just.
Well, that was on the Quiet on
pervert,
Set.
and
There
that's-
was a kid that accused him and his mom accused him of being racist, but it was just one kid.
I think I'd rather be racist than a rapist. So
I guess.
Yeah.
That's not the.
I don't know why people are focused on that.
Well, no, it's all right.
Sorry, but what do you think about?
No, but that was the one story to me that felt like complete bullshit. Like him being racist is like, no, that's not right. He's not like. You need more proof. You need more people coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I would understand how there's not a lot of black actors in the in his shows.
But
Like-
there were a lot of different colors.
Well, on the other areas, I mean.
No, even back on Drake, even back.
Helen.
Even
That
back
kid.
even back in Drake and Josh, I mean, Megan is clearly not Caucasian.
No, she's Asian. I think she's a mixture of Asian and Caucasian.
Yes, you can tell.
Yeah. Or something.
Yeah, and
Israel?
then
No.
there was an African American. Remember the African American manager, movie theater manager? She
Yeah.
was.
Helen, yeah.
Yeah.
Helen, that's what I mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you also had Victorious. A lot of those actors were in mixed race and different.
Mm-hmm.
You also had Santa Cat was not necessarily, but they did have some actors.
iCarly had that Jamba Juice guy.
Yeah, but
Oh,
they
yeah,
also
yeah,
had,
yeah.
but they also had other people too. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is that. But that's what I'm saying is that like you can't just base him being racist on one actor and his mom and not have any other story.
Also, that story, just the moment where he says it's racist, I'm like, but it's true. Like the scene is that it's not the right shade, right? It's the whole bull thing it said about it, right?
Oh no, the whole thing is that like he felt that Dan was a little bit further, or he was more connected to the white actors than he was to the African American actors, and I kind of, when I hear that and I look at it, I'm like, but there were also actors and actresses that come from the same background as him, same city, same upbringing as Dan, that he might connect with more. I'm not speculating, but he could have been from the hood or from not from around, and Dan didn't know how to approach the situation and didn't want to sound offensive, so he just kind of kept his distance.
Also, and this is just me, I know Dan Schneider is Jewish and Josh Peck was Jewish, so there's an instant connection between them.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Well, that's beside the point.
I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out something that could be an interesting connection between them.
Yeah, but but that's not. It's a point, but it's not.
Well, I think. Oh, sorry. I think whoever made the racist claim, whoever, I forgot who, but I think if you compare the kids sitcoms like right now, like today, other than back then, you can tell a little that there were a lot of black leads. Like there were a few, but not a lot. Maybe that's why.
I understand that, but this wasn't on a sitcom. This was on the All That. The fucking.
Wait, whoa, wait. All That? Like.
Yeah, this
SNL,
was
like
from
the
All
SNL for
That.
Nickelodeon,
Yeah, this was from All That.
Have you ever watched Kenan and Kel? I mean.
That's another reason why I said there were other African American actors who were on those shows that were under Dan Schneider that didn't even come out and say it was racist.
That's stupid.
So that's what I'm saying. It wasn't from the sitcoms. It was from the 90s, All That, and what was the other show he worked on?
Amanda Show.
No, not the Amanda Show. The other one. That was like Fear Factor.
Oh,
Slime Time? No.
wasn't it Slime Time?
No, it was like Fear Factor.
A temple?
No, it's something.
Oh my
It's
God.
something stupid.
Slime Factor?
I think it was Slime Factory.
Yeah, it's one of
I know
that.
what you're talking about.
You do?
I still know the name of it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What is the name of that?
But that's where that guy came from. That's where the racist remark came from.
Dude, perfect?
God damn.
No.
It was baby rapper, the guy who made the
Yeah,
comment.
I know. He.
It's gonna kill me.
I'm gonna again. I remember listening to that, and I'm like, it's not racist because the guy who made the comment had a point. The shade of your skin does not make the shade of the costume you're in. It was not trying to be disrespectful, at least in my opinion, in that moment. It was trying to say, hey, the audience might nitpick at this.
Well, yeah, but I also look at it from the other point. He's trying to like say that Dan didn't
Stick up for him, yeah.
or whatever. I don't care. Well, another thing too. Now that was the first story that I felt was rather bullshit. Clearly, and you could clearly tell that this documentary had an agenda. They already had an opinion of Dan Schneider. Now I'm not saying. Now I'm gonna say this: Dan Schneider is an asshole.
Oh, guaranteed.
He's an asshole.
I read Jeanette McCurdy's book.
Yeah.
He is 100% guilty of a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's an asshole. But that story is not true. So I'm going to give him credit. All right. Another credit I'm going to give Dan Schneider is what he did for Drake Bell after the sexual assault. How he had Drake Bell's back.
Yeah.
He told Drake Bell, "You can come to me whenever you need me." He was the only one who knew about it and trusted. Like Drake Bell trusted him and, really looked at him as a person that was protecting him.
So, Lord Blaze just said Drake Bell did some messed up shit, and he also used to watch All That and Kenan and Kel back in the day. I said, I get that. I said he did that, he did, but we're not defending Drake Bell on what he did. We're just talking about the podcast and
what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking about we're revisiting the documentary.
Entry. Another one that I felt was bullshit. Like you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
gonna let him talk.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
what's something about shit.
Sorry.
All right, you go. I forgot.
Okay, so the one I was talking about again. Sorry about that. Was the ladies who kept saying they were sexually harassed by Dan and everything. I'm like, or like he would have like we felt threatened for our jobs. Like he never threatened your jobs. He never said if you don't do this, you're fired. Like, for God's sakes, have some self-respect, and if you don't like your job, quit.
Okay.
It was a joke actually. I think Vince off. No.
Okay.
Sorry, I remembered and now I'm disappointed. What's up with that? I mean, I'm sure I'd be happier if I told it at the right moment, but it's gone.
It's fine because technically he had to read the comment and that interrupted you.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you could just I don't know.
Waited.
Hold on, just
Like
for
held it.
a few minutes.
Yeah, again, I'm sorry, Mr. Berry. I did not mean to interrupt your flow.
All right.
Yes, well, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll say it. Okay. Dan Schneider's a lot of things, but nobody's got you. You're back unless you're a girl.
I mean, he might even have your back then, just not the way you want it,
Well,
according to a lot of the things that be coming out about him.
well, I think he treats the males better than females because
I think Dan Schneider is a very touchy individual.
I think so, too.
I'm gonna continue with my point.
oh god, you're right. Yes. I'm sorry.
Alright, so yes, that was the second point where it was the two ladies. Although I would also point out that demonstrates how much of an asshole he was.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Because he didn't directly say that he was going to fire them, but he was going to make their life a living hell.
Yeah.
Or something. I really doubt that because my other question is, that's why I said I think that story is fake. You want to know why I think that story is fake? Because Nickelodeon has people
Yeah.
always on the set of their shows. They have one person who is representing the company that you could have gone to at any moment with your complaints.
Yeah, you could say, this is what's going on.
He's also there and he's watching everything. So
Yeah.
if it happened in front of him or her, I'm gonna have been a girl.
Okay.
If it happened in front of them, they're supposed to take it up with HR and then they would have a polite conversation with Dan about either cut the fuck up, you either cut it out or you're fired.
Yeah.
I don't know why. What took a while?
Didn't they?
Because it's a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie, or they never went, or they.
I bet it's a lie.
Yeah.
I think it's a lie because when you listen to the story, if you really listen to the story, there's a lot of things that don't sound right
and don't add up.
and it doesn't add up because it's like if you're being forced to pretend doggy style sex
Anal
in front
sex,
of
yeah.
the cast and crew, or just the crew,
Yeah.
somebody's going to HR.
Even one member of the crew might go to HR.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to HR.
Yeah.
No one's going to sit there and laugh at the whole thing. Unless you're making it look like a joke.
It kind of reminds me of so it turns out the guys who tried to ruin Michael Jackson, apparently it's a hoax. Like all the rape accusations.
Well, yeah, because here's the thing about documentaries, especially documentaries like this. Filmmakers and people, can you close that door?
Yeah, sure.
Filmmakers and people have already decided that you're guilty. And they already decided you're guilty. So they're not going to do their due diligence when finding people to tell the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to tell both sides of the story. They're going to mainly tell the story that they want to tell, which is you're guilty, you're guilty, you're guilty, you're guilty.
Instead of doing actual investigative journalism and saying, well, are you guilty or are some of these stories made up? Or Yeah.
Well, think about it. Nobody, if he's actually innocent and he still chose to make a movie about him, it's still not going to sell because the people they want a bad guy to beat it, you know. So.
What do you think, Strong Arms, about the first stories, the two women?
Shoot, I don't know. I hardly remember that one.
It's such an early story too. It's like one of those. It feels like.
Like the most besides Drake
Uh-huh.
was the girl who played on Zoe 101 and then left halfway through.
Which one?
Oh, her.
The actress?
It's the best friend character.
Yeah, the one who.
Oh, Victoria Justice?
No. The one who was saying like, oh, there was like scenes where we're squirting each other with water guns and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, I remember her.
Glasses?
No, it's the other one. I hate to say it.
What are you talking about?
The one that was less attractive.
Yes. The nerd girl, I think.
No, it wasn't the nerd girl. It was it's her best friend from the first season. The weird one.
Her, yeah, her.
The spunky one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Spunky one?
Yeah, the spunky one. She was like, oh my god.
Victoria Justice?
No, she came in season 2.
Yeah, she came in season 2.
Dude, I don't even remember the name. Dude,
I'm trying to find this out. Hang on. It's 21.
Cast.
Cast, I guess.
Yeah, show me and I'll tell you.
Okay.
I wish there was more pictures.
Here.
Yeah, I'll look.
Which,
Like,
I don't know.
the only
I guess.
thing I really remember is her talking about
Alexa Nichols.
Oh yeah, her. Yeah.
Alexa Nichols, her.
Who's she playing?
her talking like about like Dan like taking her into her trailer like without her mom there, and I guess that's what it details.
Look, that one, here's the thing.
I don't know who this is. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Dude, it's fine. Did you watch Zoe 101?
Well, not a lot, but
Okay, that's why you don't remember her.
yeah.
Yeah.
You probably watched the later seasons. I also like to point out, if I remember correctly, because people have been they have been accusing that Dan Schneider is the father of
Jamie Lynn Spears' baby, which is
They've been trying to I don't think that's true. I think it is the ex-boyfriend who died. I think that's his baby. And the reason why I say that is because if I recall correctly, Dan Schneider, there were only a handful of shows that he was hands-on really well early around that time. Zoe 101 was not one of them. It was Drake and Josh, iCarly, Victorious, Sam and Cat, and I think Danger.
Harry Danger. Yeah, he was in that one.
All of those shows with a laugh track.
Well, yeah, but those were the ones he was hands-on.
Yeah.
Like, he was there 24/7. He was hands-on. It was his baby. Zoe 101,
It was a co-project.
it was a co-project. His name was just attached to it. He really wasn't there. He wasn't involved in the writing of that show, or he was just involved in producing it.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not putting it past him doing something to this lady. I'm not saying that I could see it.
Yeah.
But I will say this. I don't know, because it's all what's the word? It's all circumstantial.
Mhm.
It's not dead in the center. He did it. I will say this. I think he does have a foot fetish. I think we all know he has a foot fetish.
100% agree. He has a foot fetish.
He has a foot fetish. We all know that.
I've seen that Carly. I agree.
We know that. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So we know that he has a foot fetish. I'm not gonna say he did it, but did he sexually assault these women? I will say this. I do think he's a toucher. And I think that he may have touched both boys and girls kind of the same way when he's like trying to calm people down. Because there are people out there who are very much touchers that will invade your personal space without consent, without asking. They just do it on impulse.
Like, yeah, one of the things that I always say, like when we talk about, sexual harassment in the workplace, sometimes people don't even realize that they're sexually harassing you when they're doing it, because that's how they, like you said, I think we talked about this one time when we were working at Walmart, that sometimes someone touching someone they're not realizing that that's making them uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Until you speak up.
Yeah, you have to speak up and tell them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel comfortable touching me. And sometimes you don't even have to talk. When someone does this and like really closes up as your touch, you can tell if you are reading body language.
Yeah.
Like, I probably shouldn't do that again.
Oh God, I was gonna say, it's gone. Sorry, it's gone. Never mind.
It's alright, man. No, but I
got Alzheimer's or something.
I don't know. To me, it's just I don't think this documentary. After a second viewing, I also am like, I don't think a lot of this stuff is true. Mainly the first two stories. The Drake Bell one, I do believe, obviously, because it's coming from him. The Alexa Jones one, I do think that's true because again, it's coming from her. But I'm also kind of the thing where it's like, I don't know, we weren't there.
Yeah.
And it's not like I don't recall if she said he straight up raped her. Because I don't think you can say that because you could get sued for
defamation.
For defamation.
Yeah.
So they have to say it.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're scared of the
Lawsuit.
Oh, well, I'm sure they were scared of losing the case because of how rich what they were, I guess.
Well, also the fact is that like this is all circumstantial. It's he said, she said, and we can't prove it. There's no text message. Unless there's other eyewitnesses, we really don't know if what you say is true. It's all subjective. It's all circumstantial. That's why I said there is no smoking gun like he did. Now I will say there is a lot of smoking gun in the McCurdy book.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, there is a lot of like.
I was flipping through pages and I'm like, Jesus.
So yes.
Christ.
So yes. Again, audience, we know he's an asshole.
Oh yeah.
We're kind of sure he may have sexually assaulted women or these teen girls. Not 100% sure, but we're pretty sure that he made them uncomfortable. Definitely.
I'll leave this. Jim McCurdy's book does not leave shit to the imagination.
Damn straight.
You will feel very uncomfortable during turning each page.
But the racist comment and then the two women, because another story that came out. Oh, sorry.
I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just I was going to say was something like, well, I was going to say back to sorry going on topic, but back to the feeling of not knowing you're being harassed or not. There's a line, you know, if someone is tugging you and you're putting their hands on their asses or something,
Or their waist.
And the waist, that's a line, and like it should be obvious, you know.
Well, that's why a lot of male actors nowadays, when women come and hug them, they're like this. Their hands are like this.
Yep.
Good person to
and the way they take photos, their hands are in pure view.
Keanu Reeves is a big person to watch.
They will put their hands up in pure view. I'm not touching her.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. She's touching me. This is, if anything, she's harassing me.
Yeah.
I'll touch a family member
or someone that I know.
Yeah.
That's different. Like,
taking photos,
yeah.
But celebrity,
hell no. I understand that. Another thing too, for fans, you should not touch these celebrities either. Like, if they don't want to touch you, don't hug them.
No, I would. That's why, like,
shake hands.
I bet so. Shake hands.
Like, if I ever met Johnny Depp, I'm gonna ask.
I should his hand up.
Yeah.
Can I give you a hug? Can I take a photo with you while my arms are on your back or something?
I mean,
around your shoulder.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
can
you ask before you do it.
Yeah, you don't just straight up like do it
Yeah.
and.
I think a handshake is enough for me anyway.
I think a handshake is more than enough because it shows respect and it also allows them to be like
a
little bit off you.
spacey.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
No, but and then like this is the last one. The story about that woman where her daughter was the director aide that sent the dick pic to the daughter, and then she didn't call the cops. So he went on to abuse 13 more girls. Fuck that woman. Like,
Yeah.
fuck her. And she's like, well, you should feel sorry for me. Sorry for you? I feel sorry for your daughter, not you. You stole the picture.
You're trying to be a victim.
Like, why didn't you call the cops? You would have saved 13 other girls from being sexually harassed or assaulted. That's your fault.
I get that.
How dare she get in front of the camera and expect us to like think that she can apologize or something like that? No, fuck you. No, fuck you.
Yeah.
Sorry, that one hurt. That one hit me.
I was pissed that one. Like you like so like at first I feel bad for your daughter, and you're like, I didn't send anything to the police.
The cops.
I'm like, what the?
I'm more surprised that shit that what wrong me? Sorry, keep going. My head is not on
Not in the game today.
It's not.
Well, it's a very rough topic. So.
I'm tired, and this is a pretty heavy.
That's what I said.
topic,
It's a
and
very rough topic.
I can't wrap my head around this because it's just like it's well for one thing it's confusing. I mean,
Yeah.
like and plus like again, if you think it's not your problem, like maybe it's that mentality.
I'm sorry. No, your problem. No, I'm sorry. Your daughter was sexually violated by getting a dick pic from a director's aide. You have every right and Holocaust to call the cops and put that man in jail. You didn't do that. 13 other girls got assaulted. That's on you.
Actually physically assaulted this time. Yeah.
That's on you, and you can go fuck yourself.
So yeah.
Well, woman.
Well, sure. Well, sometimes mom. Well,
Mom of the year.
I was gonna say, well, some moms would probably accuse the kid of leading of them on.
I doubt that entirely.
Any parent who says, "How could you lead that person on?"
You should.
You should. First of all, your child should be taken away from you.
Yeah.
Second of all, you should be looked into for a lot of things.
That's true.
And 3, you should go to jail.
Possible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
true.
All right. Anyway, so I think, but going back to
Sorry. Maybe we could talk about meeting your heroes, like favorite actor. What turns out to be a molester or something.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's before we do that, I just want to say one thing. The Good Guys podcast, that episode with Drake Bell, I encourage people to go watch it. It's really good. There's a lot of interesting behind the scenes between the two of them and a lot of good banter, and they do not miss a beat in their comedy. Like they go right back into
Like Drake and Josh should definitely continue to do either a reunion show or something.
No, they just need to do a podcast. Do a fucking podcast together because they don't miss a beat. Comedy wise, like they go right back to being chemistry great.
Yeah.
And this goes right into meeting your heroes. I know for a fact I will never want to meet Josh Peck because the first thing I want to do is I want to punch that motherfucker in the face.
Yep.
That's the first thing I want to do.
Why?
For what he did to Drake.
Oh yeah.
I would want to personally punch him in the face because I don't think he is a good guy. I think he's a selfish douche.
I agree.
Person.
I'll bet it gets. I'll bet but since he's the most well, Josh is the most popular. I guess he's the most like attention. I guess.
Well, the way he talked about Drake Bell, even before the scandal came out, like the way he talked, he was jealous that Drake got all the attention
On the show, yeah.
and he didn't.
Well,
Like he clearly, like he was like, I was the fat kid. I was supposed to be the humor one. I got to do all the weird shit and had to take off my shirt and show my fat tits around and all that stuff. It's true.
I mean, dude, it's the same thing with Gibby from iCarly, but
what happened anyway?
That's like the weirdest joke. It's the same thing from the Goonies. The guy.
you Chump or Chump.
Oh.
You Chump.
Dude, the truffle shuffle now.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the truffle shuffle. I don't understand why they think like kid fat is funny.
Like Family Guy made the joke, hit shout out obesity.
Like who the fuck cares?
It kind
It's
of
not funny, but it's kind of funny in the moment.
No, it's funny making fun of people thinking it's fun.
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me of when Homer was in the boys' locker room and he sees the fat German kid.
Oh, yeah.
He's like hitting him with a towel. He's like get back here, you butter balling. And the kid's like, but don't make me it on. I'm filled with chocolates. I was like, oh god damn it.
Okay, so now the scene that I
Oh, before we go, but
Yeah.
remember, wasn't there like an interview? It was. I think Josh said it. Like we're not friends. Like he point.
yeah, he said we're not friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not friends. Like he grew up on blank blank
Yeah.
Boulevard. I grew up here. His type of music was different from my type. We
Yeah.
just played friends on the show.
Sure.
Like he looked at Drake as a coworker, not as a friend. Whereas Drake felt they were friends.
Yeah, Drake did say think they were friends. Like
Yeah,
I
he thought they
remember,
were actual friends.
I remember an interview on Kids Choice Awards back in the day when I was a kid. I used to watch a little bit of it.
Dude, we all did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you could actually see the jealousy and the not friendship from Josh because Drake said, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad I'm here with my best friend Josh Peck." And there's a moment where Josh, you could like kind of see, looks at Drake like, "Dude, we're not friends."
Right.
Like it's a little of shock. Like, what the fuck you talking about, dude? We're not friends.
I guess.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Yeah. Anyway,
So that's the one hero you would want to meet in person.
who I want to meet?
No, who wouldn't you want to meet in person?
I guess Robert De Niro
Robert De Niro. Oh wow. All right.
and Jack Black.
All right. Strong arms. Who would you want to meet? Would not want to meet.
Who would I not want to meet?
Yeah, you're one of your heroes that you're kind of like. I like you in the movies, but I don't think I'd like you in person.
Well, I've heard a lot of awful things about Christian Bale,
Really?
like how he treats like the film crews and his co-stars.
Oh. Oh, I got another one. The Rock.
Larry's pretty nice.
You should have heard about him on instead of Black Adam. He was terrible to work with.
Okay, who I want to meet?
Yeah.
Honestly, I had him in my head just a second ago, and it's not Johnny Depp, it's someone else. Fuck.
What movie were they in?
They were in. I know. It's weird. I had him in my head, and it dropped.
I hate that.
I know how it feels.
Shit.
Dude, I've been there. I'm still there. Shit.
When you said Robert De Niro, it popped in my head too. It's the weird part.
All right. Well.
Any Italians or? No.
Oh yeah, I remember Ezra Miller.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Flash.
Like, I personally, like Captain C said, it would be a punch in the face for what he did to that girl in Sweden.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Chris Brown also. I used to like his music. Now I don't.
Alright, well, heroes that you want to meet. Mine, I would like to meet Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum.
Who's Tom Welling again?
Smallville Superman.
Yes,
Smallville Superman. I think they're genuinely nice people.
Yeah.
After listening to their podcast,
yeah.
they're genuinely nice, and like they actually do like their fans. Another person I would like to have met, but can't, because they're dead.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, as
Heath Ledger?
I would like to meet Heath Ledger.
It will have happened, I'm sure.
Yeah, I would like to have met Heath Ledger. I would have loved to have met the voice of Batman.
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, I would like to have met Kevin Conroy. I would have loved to have met Mark Hamill before he went crazy.
Yeah.
Personally.
My Joker.
Yeah, personally, I think he's gone a little off the deep end.
He became woke, I think.
Yeah, a little bit off the deep end. Who would you like to meet? Personal.
With Jim? With Carrey?
I figured.
Well, he's my hero, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fine.
He makes me laugh.
He had a good stretch of movies in the '90s and then fell off a cliff.
Well, yeah. I think the only great movie he was in was on the Hedgehog. 1 to 3.
Okay. Oh.
What?
Okay.
No.
No. I'm gonna say you're wrong for that, but
Okay.
that's not here, there, or there. My heroes that I would like to meet: Johnny Depp, as we all know,
Obviously.
Michael Rosenbaum,
Yeah.
and Tom Welling.
Yeah.
I had others also, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Wait, you think I? But Jim Carrey, that's it. Wow.
Go ahead then. I'm sorry.
Am I that boring? My God. Okay. I was going to say Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
Alright.
I would not want to meet him.
Well, I mean,
That
Van Wilder, no way.
That narcissistic bastard. Oh, fuck that.
well, I mean, I'm sure he's.
After hearing what T.J. Miller said about him, he's a dick. I mean, beyond dick. And he does not like his fans.
Well, I wasn't aware of that. Okay, well, now I don't want to meet him anymore. I wasn't aware of that.
Well, I just know because that's been coming out because of his stupid wife and how, you know.
I want. Oh, you guys said more. Sorry.
He's still got more. He's got a whole bunch. He's got like a bunch of X-Men that he wants to meet.
All right. Anyway, I'll say one more, and then you're next. Hugh Jackman. Okay.
Woo! That's
Right.
a good one.
All right.
Okay,
Your turn.
so
Here
it's
you go.
Johnny Depp, Tom Welling, Michael Rosenbaum, Indiana Jones himself, Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
I wish I could have met Kevin Conroy before he died. I wish I could have met James Earl Jones.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
And then one of my favorite comedians of all time, Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's your pal?
All right, strong arm, it's your turn.
Alright. Well. Alright, I'll tell you, well, my two favorite football players growing up were, Peyton Manning and Ray Lewis.
Okay.
But as far as actors, one of my favorites is, Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Agreed.
He's pretty
He's a
good.
good guy.
And then, I think, RDJ.
Oh yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. All right.
What a great actor.
And someone who actually gives a shit about his fans.
Yep.
Who would have thought?
Yep. Anything else?
Adam Driver.
Ah.
Oh yeah, he's good too.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, he's a good one.
And he was also a Marine.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nice.
I would also like to meet. So
All right, I think you're done.
Yeah,
you've
I'm
had,
done.
you named so many people.
You know who else was a Marine who just died recently? Was Gene Hackman.
Ah, yeah.
Gene Hackman, yeah.
I was about to say Gene Shaw.
Gene Shalit.
No, but apparently he got out as a private first class, a PFC, because he got NJP'd, I think 4 times, or 3 times, twice for fighting, and then once for leaving his post without being relieved.
Okay, well, I never knew that.
Yeah. All right.
I think I'm sure. Well, I think I'm sure a lot of doctors will serve in the army.
No, he's talking about the Marines and the Army and the Navy and the Air Force. They serve every day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the next topic on our list is ginger beard. In mine, we came up with this topic. It's the Dale Griffin Thanksgiving reveal. How we want it to be revealed. All right. So this is the episode.
You said Dale the Griffin. Well, Dale. You mean with Dale Gribble? No. Okay.
Dale Gribble, yeah.
I'm sorry. I just stopped you there.
I don't give a flying ass fuck. What
guy-
his name is.
The guy from King of the Hell. Okay.
Yeah.
The smoke girl, the spirit girl.
yeah.
Well, the guy in the orange
The
hat.
guy who got cheated on by fucking the Native American Redcorn.
Fuck John Redcorn.
Damn straight. Anyway.
Well, she did. Oh.
Anyway, so the reveal that Ginger Beard and I came up with that we thought was very funny is at Thanksgiving. When it's Thanksgiving episode. It could be in the middle of the season, whatever.
Nancy is like, well, she's angry at.
Nancy just finally just fucks it and says, I cheated on you with John Redcorn. She's finally out of pure guilt. And everybody's looking at the thing, and Dale does this. I'm going to describe it. He does this. Takes out his pack of cigarettes, and he taps it up, takes out a cig, and she's just like, what do you have, or are you going to say anything? And he just says, I already knew.
Yeah.
I was waiting on you to tell me. I knew the whole time, bitch. You think I can't tell? He don't look like me.
You don't think I don't know? I don't have a Native American ancestor in my fucking family.
I might be dumb and believe in aliens, but there are some things.
I'm not that stupid.
Yeah.
That, you see, honey, there's some secrets, even a retard like me, that's obvious.
I
You can tell.
just love the part where we're like, when she's just like, why didn't you say anything? Why did you raise it? It's like, because I wanted John Redcorn to know the true ultimate revenge is to make his own boy realize who his daddy was.
Yes.
Boy, who's your daddy? You
Yeah.
are, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then John gets up and runs out crying, little bitch.
He
Yeah.
drives home. It's a crying. He's listening to like a cat in the cradle.
Yeah.
No. Dido.
Wait, what? Bodega? What's that?
Dido.
Oh, wait. He's gone cold.
Yeah, that one.
I feel like a cat in the cradle's better because.
I mean, yeah, it's better because it's sun-related, but Dido makes the scene perfect because I want it to end with him careening off a cliff.
Oh God.
No, but I think that'd be the funniest thing is that like just Nancy says it out of pure like
Guilt.
and she finally says it, and then Dale just taking his sweet ass time answering, taking out his pack, bumping it, taking out a cigarette, and her just saying, "Well, aren't you gonna say anything?" He's like, "Well, damn it, woman, I already knew."
I just
wanted
wanted
you
to
to
see
say
that Thanksgiving with the Hills just be like,
No, everyone's there. We
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
we
so
said
that's what I'm saying.
everybody in the neighborhood
Bill?
is there.
Bill and Boomhauer are clapping slowly.
Everyone wants to do that.
No, Hank looks at him like, Bill's like, what? It was good revenge. What do you want me to do? You can't
I do the same shit if it was a Lord.
He's like, you have to admit, Hank, that was damn good.
Hank, Hank talks. And Boomhauer's like, Boomhauer? You're doing this? He's like, yes, I am.
I think it'll be
Hank,
more like a look.
No, you just
Let me.
Sorry, go ahead.
let him finish.
You ruined it. I was trying to make it like Boomhauer's talking normally.
And we were all talking.
And you fucked up. You fucked that. Okay, well, yeah, that was my joke. And
Okay, not bad. No, I think it'll be more of a look, and I think Bill would say, "What? You gotta admit, he fooled us all. Like we thought he didn't know."
I think mine works better because he's just like, yeah, Tank.
Yeah.
Mine works more.
my Boomhauer.
I think his
voice would be-
Boomhauer also works.
Yeah.
It would be in his head.
Yeah.
Oh, and Boomhauer said, "Yeah."
Yeah, it would be in Boomhauer's head. So
He just the like to show how serious this is. He just speaks normally. That was the joke. You see what happens when
you jump.
you interrupt?
You jump you do this all the time where you jump to conclusions
Oh my
too
God.
fast before he can
You make
finish.
it. Oh my god.
You gotta stop that.
I'm sorry. I'm going to be quiet for a bit because it's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask a question, and by a show of hands, I will do a count. Okay. By a show of hands, how many of you are excited for the new continuation of the series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the moment, I don't even care anymore. Sorry. I'm sorry. You just ruined everything.
You know what? I'm gonna go punish myself now.
Oh yeah, that's gonna help.
You can punish yourself off camera. Jesus.
Oh.
Fine, I'll do it on camera for all y'all. This is revenge from Gingerbeard. Okay, that one really hurt.
Wow.
That really hurt. I did it really hard that time. Yeah, you want to take a free shot at me? Go ahead.
No, he's not gonna take a free shot.
I'll get over with.
Then go ahead.
No, he wants to get the topic over with. It's done.
Yes, please.
We got the topic. It's done. We got through it.
Well, I mean, it could have gone better, but what am I gonna do?
I get it. All right. We're
Okay.
moving on.
I'm gonna start speaking for bits now.
All right. Well, we're moving on to the Marvel topic.
Yes.
The new names for the movies, for some of the movies, have been revealed.
Right. Okay.
Mainly, the one that caught everyone's eye was the Spider-Man one, which is Brand New Day.
Okay.
Oh shit! I have my phone on me because we're.
Oh, you're talking to. Oh, here you.
Yeah. Let me pull up the list.
Here you go. Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my god, I'm really. Oh my god. I'm really. I feel defeated right now. I was trying to make a good skit, but then it just. I feel like.
There we go.
I'm not angry or anything. Just defeated.
I know. Alright, so it's Spider-Man Brand New Day. Then we have I think that's it. That's 2026. And then let's see.
How did you announce a movie is going to play in a few years?
They always do that. They always do that.
How just forget about pretend the trailer what just came out?
Oh yeah, the pretend trailer.
No. I pretend to be I pretend I never saw it before. You know, so
Oh.
yeah, at this point, I acted excited because just
Yo, Josh, can you please sit down?
yeah, dude.
Sorry, I'm using Russian.
Dear God. So
But this one I don't want to. Okay.
doing shit. They're also doing Shang-Chi. Dev? Man, they really like. What's another? Another one is Marvel Zombies, and they have Wonder Man.
Okay.
The X-Men is all fun. The Punisher special was
Okay.
announced.
Special.
There's a special was announced.
What's special? I mean, it's
The name was announced.
special.
That's what it says. Punisher special.
What makes it a special? I mean, like,
Maybe it's Christmas.
probably is. Or Halloween. Or Halloween. I think Halloween will make a little more sense. Considering there's children getting preyed on. So
Yeah, I could see that. Alright, well, I mean, like, there really isn't a lot. I mean, there is a Wonder Man series, not movie. It's a series. So, but Marvel Zombies, I can't tell if that's a series or if that's a movie. But the Avengers Doomsday really should be called because here we go. The Avengers movie really should be called Avengers versus X-Men because what the rumor is that it's going to be X-Men versus Avengers in Avengers Doomsday. So really, the name of the movie actually should be called Avengers versus X-Men
yeah,
So
because
why is Doctor Doom there in the first place?
because he's going to be the one to open up the portal to fuse the universe together. I don't know. It's all fucking bullshit. That's all it is. It's all bullshit.
adding multiverse is a little. It's lazy.
It's drawn out at this point.
At this point, they should reboot the fucking series.
I agree.
At this point, it's getting to be too convoluted. But yeah, go.
I think the idea of multiverse is starting to like I don't know like it gives you an excuse for plots like
Yeah.
like say well this was a superhero. He goes into a world where he's dead, but his loved one is alive, and they're the hero. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, number one, I think what we're all starting to learn is that multiverses are great on paper. They do not work well in movies, unless
Yeah.
well written.
unless
And they don't have the talent anymore to write these movies, and they sure as hell do not have the directors anymore.
but then with Josh Whedon, or Avengers, first one,
Yes,
the second one I think.
I don't. He directed it, and he might have wrote it too.
Well, is he not part of it anymore?
I don't know. They have the Russo brothers doing this movie.
I don't know who they are.
They're the ones who did the last Avengers.
And the Captain America movies.
Did they do?
Winter Soldier and Civil War.
Who did a Brave New World?
I have no idea.
Probably.
Not
Yeah, I doubt it because it'd be good, I guess.
Well, yeah, because they're the ones that made Captain America great. Because once their hands got to work writing the script and stuff, Captain America went from to hell yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But let's get on to the Spider-Man thing. So, Spider-Man Brand New Day. This is a fucking stupid title.
Well, at least it's not called Home something again.
I'm trying to figure
Oh,
out.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm trying to figure out because technically, I have a feeling this is how it's gonna work. I'm pretty sure Marvel is just stupid to do it. The first trilogy had the home theme. That was the wording. Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home. That was the theme.
Home Alone.
Yeah. This one,
That's
have.
That's when he's stranded on a planet. Home Alone.
So they have Brand New Day. Now,
Yeah.
the wording, I think it's gonna be brand new for the next couple incarnations of Spider-Man. Starting with Brand New Day, followed up by the next one, Spider-Man 5, Brand New Spidey, followed by the last one, which I don't fucking care.
Brand new suit.
No, I think that's stupid. That's stupid.
But that's something that Disney would do. Don't lie.
That's the title.
Stupid.
Brand new
is-
suits.
It's fucking retarded, and don't put that in the ether. Now it's out there, and someone will be dumb enough to do it.
That's
Well-
Disney for you.
But Brand New Spidey, the reason why I say Brand New Spidey is I feel like this movie is going to introduce us to Miles Morales, who gets bitten at the end of this movie and will not be introduced until the next movie, which I think is why it's going to be called Brand New Spidey. And here's how the trailer might work. Down, if you're smart, how you play this trailer is you just show Peter Parker in new suits and being Spider-Man, and then you just casually show a hint of the Miles Morales suit in a frame, and that's it. And to the hardcore,
Yeah.
and to the hardcore Spider-Man fans, you're gonna know who the fuck that is because it's the suit. It's
Yeah.
Miles Morales
Yeah.
suit. But to normies, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's cool. That's a cool black and red, theme suit. That's cool for Peter Parker." And then when they get into the theater, it's Miles Morales. What? Oh my god!
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's what happens if you don't if you only watch movies, you're kind of
If you only watch the movie and you're not a fan of the comic books, don't talk to actual nerds.
Well,
I
we
agree.
did have Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse, yeah, obviously.
Miles Morales was the star of.
Actually, I think this movie, Brand New Day, is going to. There's going to be two things. Either it's going to have. Because Spider-Man's not going to be in Doomsday. He's only going to be in CGI cameos. Tom Holland is filming another movie during this. So the new Spider-Man is going to have to be an event. This is the reason why Spidey's not there. And that event is, I think they're going to bring in Spider-Verse. But live action. It's the only thing I can think of.
So part of when they make the next Spider-Verse movie, it'll come.
No. Marvel is going to do their own Spider-Verse.
Oh, I got you.
God.
what they're ripping off of their own.
They're ripping off Sony's version, but they're going to do it for Peter. And they're going to bring in other Spider-Men.
That sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
That's why I said I could see it, because you have to explain why Spider-Man's not in Avengers Doomsday. You have to explain it.
Shouldn't you wait until the story's over?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Sony, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I think Spider-Man and Sony are on thin ice with Marvel.
Yeah.
And at any moment, Sony can just be like,
You're done.
"We're taking our toys and we're going home."
Fuck you.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Oh, and other news real quick. Season 27 of South Park's coming out soon.
Oh.
First episode's about Diddy.
Of course.
Ah, wow, that's gonna be a great event, no?
No, but then they're no, and then like if Universal owns the Incredible Hulk, so at any moment they see Sony pull out, they would be like, yeah, we're going too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shit, man. Sorry. Oh fuck.
hey, but hey, real quick,
Uh-huh.
can we talk about 2027? All the movies coming out that year. Which ones are each of you most looking forward to?
I'm more concerned with the fact that they've been announced this year,
Well, they have to.
in the beginning of this year.
Okay, well, the movies that we know about so far, we have Beyond the Spider-Verse, which should be the finale, like the end of the Spider-Verse trilogy.
Oh man, first off, I saw. This is a joke, but I saw it because that Spider-Man has been facing some problems with his co-star, and it was really funny. It was Spider-Man Beyond the Sexual Harassment. Or Spider-Man Sip Alert. Spider-Man Beyond Sipping.
Spider-Man, All Alone at Home. Oh,
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
Home Alone.
Sorry, I had to say that because man, the dude fell hard for that co-star. Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales. I mean, he fell hard for her. That actor.
Mm.
He pretty much almost ruined this entire movie
True.
from being made.
Well,
Okay.
what's something I want to get into?
Uh,
Well, I would pair Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen together because
oh god.
Wait,
Peter.
Miles.
Peter. Well, because since when she lost her Peter and he lost his Gwen, I figured maybe
She's also 15 and he's like in his mid-30s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not cool.
yeah, no, I wish she were. That's another thing. Like alternate. In one universe, you're an adult, and in another one, you're a kid.
Well, you can explain that. That universe is going by faster and is further along on the timeline than the other one is.
I don't know. I
You can easily explain it that way.
Okay. For me, the one movie I'm looking forward to, I'm not sure it was announced for 2027 specifically,
Mm.
is the Odyssey movie.
Oh yeah, no, it was announced for 2026.
Okay.
well, like the original myth.
Yeah,
Yeah, the original myth, the
by
Odyssey.
Homer, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm looking forward to that. And the Hercules movie, I think that's also 2026 or 2027.
You know, honestly, I would much for what he said with like Peter Parker and Gwen, Spider-Gwen getting together. I would rather have what should be the relationship that should never have been broken up, the Mary Jane and
yeah.
Peter.
I
want
agree.
that relationship. I don't want this whole like, oh, we should put Gwen Stacy with Peter or all that. Just give me what I want. Ultimate Spider-Man is outselling Amazing Spider-Man for a reason. Clearly your audience wants that. So cater it that way. For the love of effing God, get your heads out of your fucking asses and put it back in the thing.
Okay, so can I read some comments real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Board Blaze says, rest in peace, Dale Gribble's voice actor.
Cool.
He also said the fourth Tom Holland Spider-Man movie is unnecessary.
The fourth Spider-Man movie, just in general, is unnecessary.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Marvel is on a Spider-Man bashing spree. In the comics, he gets NTR'd. He's been getting NTR'd recently.
I know.
And I'm like,
They've been trying to make him bisexual for years.
You're trying to make him miserable for some reason because.
oh, did you all see the Invincible movie trailer?
No.
Invincible movie trailer? My bad.
That's fake.
Oh, it's
AI.
fake?
Yeah, it's AI.
Invincible.
I thought it was real.
What the fuck?
There's an AI movie trailer that is Invincible.
Oh,
The
there's
Invincible.
there's an AI movie trailer about One Piece.
That's how you know
It looks good.
you
Also-
know it's fake when you go into the comments and everyone in the comments is like, "This is fucking fake," and you're an idiot for believing it. The reactor who's reacting to it.
A top comment ever.
Yes.
It was a reel. It wasn't the video.
I know, but I'm just
Who
saying.
cares? What?
Like,
What do you keep on? That's not the goddamn point.
it's technically.
Is it a real or is it a full video?
Whatever.
It's like. Hold
I
on.
apologize for being dumb.
It's okay. We
keep talking, I can't
It's
speak
okay.
anymore.
It's okay. We can't. We have to accept that you're stupid.
I can't speak anymore. I can't speak to you or your fiance.
You can speak to me. I'm not gonna attack you.
He wasn't
No,
attacked. He
no,
was just.
But don't make me want to pull my hair out.
Just say what my dad used to say. I make you want to drink.
Anyway, but that's the whole point. Is that like that
What we're
was
talking about. As a bad as.
okay.
Movies that we wanted, they were looking forward to that are coming out in 2027.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you mentioned how you thought Invincible was real. But yeah,
Hey, that doesn't sound real.
no, it's not real.
Besides that, obviously, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Nice. Oh yeah. I hate you guys.
What's your problem?
Yeah, what is your problem? Okay,
Mario's
well,
better.
alright, well, here's what, wait, what did you say?
Mario is better.
Yeah, your point?
Oh,
No, but true.
Oh, well, so the Mario, you're saying Mario's good, what song is horrible, is that what you're saying?
I'm not.
Actually,
I didn't say that song was horrible.
I'm saying Sonic. It's fine. Great for Sonic 4 coming out.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Well, it's not that. I
Oh, yeah, I
don't.
do.
It's bringing in Amy, and I don't really like Amy.
I never really cared.
I'm not a fan of Amy, unless it's Boom Amy. Then I'm a fan.
Well, it might,
it's pretty much the same character.
well, yeah, but if you watch the movies, I'm sure you did, right?
Yeah, we
I
watched
did.
all three.
Yeah, we watched all three.
Well, I noticed how different Wasag is from the games, right? Because he's more.
Dude, he's like all of the characters are different from the games. I mean, for F's sakes, Knuckles is barely his game self. He's barely his game self. Same with Tails. Like Tails is probably the only one that's
It's like
close.
accurate.
That's accurate to the video game.
That and I would say Sonic is pretty close too.
Sonic is like there-ish.
Yeah.
Depends.
Well, he's supposed to be adapted from his like first ever appearance, you know. And,
Yeah, I know.
And, yeah. So what they haven't actually fleshed out his character yet. I mean.
The only reason why I say I like Sonic Boom Amy is because that has a shitload of adult jokes in it that's fucking funny.
Yeah.
So I'm not a fan of Amy. I'm a fan of Sonic Boom Amy. There's a difference. I like adult jokes in the thing. They're not gonna have adult jokes in this movie. It's gonna be very much like, oh my God, Sonic, I love you. And it's just gonna be like, oh.
I will say this. If you've played Sonic game, well, if you've played them as long as I have, I've played basically every main line. Like, Amy is more mature these days, especially in Sonic Frontiers.
One eye is like.
What are you laughing about?
Look at one eye.
What are you laughing?
He's having a. He's in despair right now because he doesn't care.
I absolutely don't fucking care, but you can talk about it.
yeah. Ignore him, please.
Then you also have but you also have the Legend of Zelda movie coming out.
Yes, that was very.
Yeah, not so good, is it?
Now, this is the point that I'm getting at. Like, I think more and more studios are gonna move on from comics to video game movies. Like, now that they've seen, like, that when done correctly, when they stay true to the source material, it works. That being said, I'm waiting for Disney to get off their ass and make the Kingdom Hearts movie, for Christ's sake.
I'm with you on that one. I want to see that.
They're going.
I'd rather not, because you know Disney's gonna fuck it up somehow.
Yeah.
By
Somehow they
making it
could, yeah.
woke.
They can make Sora a fucking girl or some
Yeah,
shit.
they're gonna, you know.
Oh my God.
They know that, and then he's gonna
Black.
he's gonna be meet the new princess.
Sora! I'm like, what? No.
And she's black too.
Wait, it sounded like wait, you said
And
what?
gay.
Dude, when you said what, it reminded me of the Daniel Tosh skit where the guy, the airplane attendant saying what in the butt.
What in the butt? I remember it.
Jesus Christ.
It's one of the funniest Daniel Tosh skits I remember. It's funny. I think it's hysterical.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, but no. What Zelda game do you think it's gonna be?
I don't think it could be Majora's Mask because that's too scary.
It could be the first ever one.
Yeah, but that one doesn't.
Even doing it at some point,
Well, what? Actually, I think.
but
Okay.
here's the thing though. The first Sonic movie,
What about the Sonic? I thought we were.
like, it wasn't really based on any, like, you couldn't really point to like a specific game and say that it was based on it. Not like Sonic 2, obviously based on like Sonic 2 and 3, introducing Tails and Knuckles, and Sonic 3 introducing Shadow, obviously pulling from Adventure 2.
If I had to venture a guess, the most popular Zelda game is Breath of the Wild. So, if I had to guess, they're going to pull a lot of that story into the movie.
My personal opinion, and this is just me, the two games that could most likely be is Ocarina of Time,
I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Like,
Zelda.
Legend of Zelda, the movie.
okay.
It could most likely be Ocarina of Time, it could be Wind Waker, or it could be Breath of the Wild. Or it could be a combination of those plus with Hyrule Warriors mixed in.
That's too many. You're asking for
A
the
crap
right
film.
words.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm just saying.
Well, if I, I'm sorry, get back, Sonic. But your point also.
Yeah.
Well, kind of what. That's the kind of what the that's what Sonic 2 did. It adapted the first what's on Hedgehog 3 from the 90s and maybe a little of other games in there, I guess. And so I think Zelda, well like use plots well not a plot or the first ever the Zelda game, like it's just he's going
There's no real story to the first Zelda game in my opinion.
but yeah, like that's why it was adapted
Yeah.
into a movie. They can like add some story, like Resident Evil. Like,
Yeah.
And they sorry. What's the kind? Oh, and of course Super Mario. How it's it's mostly adapted from Mario and Donkey Kong and Smash Bros. A little bit with the fight and all.
The Mario Kart.
America, yes. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
but that's not. They didn't see. Super Mario Bros. Is not based on any game. They just took everything about the Mario universe and made a movie around that. That's what.
Into its own, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they did. Super Mario Brothers 2 is gonna have the same concept as well. They're gonna have the whole it's gonna be exactly like that. Probably introducing Daisy or something else.
Or Wario.
Zelda, that one, I feel like they could take a game and make the movie, or like a bunch of games and combine them into a movie. Like they could do that. The problem is I don't think they're gonna pick 5 games. I think they're gonna pick 3 popular ones,
I think so, yeah.
and one of them is gonna be Zelda 1. Because that's the easiest one that they can
obviously, yeah, you can just mix your parts of Zelda 1 in there, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
That's why I said. So they're going to pick Zelda 1 as like a base story. And then it's either going to be Ocarina of Time or Breath of the Wild. As a break,
or both, yeah.
Or both,
yeah.
where they break up parts.
No,
sorry.
Yeah, okay. The only thing I said, the reason why I say they can't be Majora's Mask for 2 reasons. One, Majora's Mask is extremely dark. Storyline wise and like setting wise, and I don't know how they'll have the option of they'll show the moon situation.
Well, the main antagonist is
literally the moon.
Is the moon? My God, how the hell do you beat that?
Well, I think Zelda. Number one, I have a hard time believing that the Zelda movie is gonna be PG-13, but it could.
It could be PG-13.
It could crack PG-13.
With Ganondorf, if he's the arch nemesis, it has to be a PG-13.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
Well, I mean,
it's also a live action. It's not cartoon.
So that's even more why it could be a PG-13.
Speaking of, they might adapt like Ocarina of Time, where Ganon turns into Ganon, the big monster thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can totally imagine him on the verge of defeat. He's like, no, I refuse to be defeated by a small elf child. And then he's like, activate the Triforce. He's like,
yeah,
like the generation. I'll see what is. And Link's like, what are you doing? Oh God, what are you doing? He's like, what's going on? Like, oh yeah. Also, we're trying to give Link personality. That's gonna be hard because.
I mean, they did pretty well in the Breath of the Wild series.
I don't think they're gonna have a hard time giving Link a personality. That's completely based on the actor that they choose.
Is he going to speak? I mean, I don't know if he's going to speak.
No, he's gonna speak.
He has to speak.
You can't have pop-up windows.
It would be like if they made Pokemon Red and
oh God,
in a live action movie, and his red just says dot.
You know what? As a fucked up thing, and as someone who wants to be a filmmaker, I would do a movie where it would be accurate to the video game, where Link just doesn't talk except with speech.
Language?
No, except with talk bubbles that you have to read. And then they're in Japanese to make it even worse.
I always fucking hated that fat weirdo in the green suit in the game.
Oh, Tingle?
Yeah, him. I absolutely hated his ass.
I'm sorry, a little off topic. I can totally imagine, Link is like in a town and they try to talk to someone and the guy. Oh hey, how you doing? He's like, huh! The words come out. He's like, oh, hi, I'm looking for. Oh, it's over there. Jit. You're welcome, I guess.
No, I want it to be. It's nothing but talk bubbles. So neither party is talking except through talk bubbles. Because I want there to be a reaction in the audience where they're like, oh right, we're gonna see. I wonder what his voice is gonna sound like. And it's like I love movies because I don't have to read. And then it's like, fuck you, movie!
I gotta read!
Wait, so it's like the George Lopez scene with Star Wars?
Damn you.
Shit. That didn't
Oh
work.
my god, that's a good skit.
No, that's what I would do. No, and then so Super Mario Brothers 2. My only prediction is it's Daisy. We're being introduced to Daisy. Princess Daisy.
What about Oreo and
I think we're gonna also meet them.
Waluigi.
Luigi. I think we're gonna meet them too, but I think Daisy's gonna be the princess that we meet because we've already met Peach, so it
Yeah.
has to be Daisy.
Was she the princess? Oh, anyway, I mean, like,
She's the princess of I don't know.
Star Kingdom, I think.
no, that's
Oh, it's
Rosalina.
Candy.
Wait, no,
I
sorry.
thought it was their version of Candyland.
It could be.
She looks like she's wearing a butterscotch dress.
It could be, yeah.
Candyland.
That's
Or-
their version of Can. I don't know what the fuck they call it. It's that
Yeah,
stupid It's that stupid racetrack with nothing but ice cream and candy.
Rainbow Road meme?
No, that.
No,
In
there is.
what world is Rainbow Road ice cream?
No, you're
I was gonna say in a
No,
5-year-old's imagination.
thinking of regular Ralph with the
Oh yeah.
of the race and the ice cream race.
God, I've never been more disappointed in my entire life.
Yeah, you call yourself a gamer.
Call yourself a comic book lover.
You call yourself anything. You call yourself a.
No, but yeah, no. So that's Mario. That's the Mario movie prediction.
Well, let's talk 4 also.
Well, you're meaning robotic Sonic.
Well, obviously, yeah. But I'm thinking of I think other I think other people might appear. I mean,
Well, yeah, you're gonna get Amy. That means you're also gonna get Cream.
how about no what? You know what I want? Chaos, the monster, the water monster for adventure.
Okay. I got found out. So Princess Daisy is from Sarsaland, which is a world outside the Mushroom Kingdom, and it's comprised of 4 kingdoms: Muda, Easton, Barabuto, and Chai.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so no, back to what you was gonna say. They also released that Sonic 4. Then they said there's gonna be a Cream show. Then there's gonna be Knuckles Season 3. Then there's gonna be a Shadow movie. Then there's gonna be a Shadow show. Then there's gonna be a Rogue Bat introduction in the Shadow.
Rouge.
Then there's gonna be a Rouge series. Then there's gonna be the whatever. They're naming everything.
Okay, you know what I haven't heard yet? Where's Sonic? Where still, I don't fucking care.
Sonic.
I guess we'll stop talking now because.
It's not saying that you can't talk about Sonic. I'm just giving my opinion.
Well, your opinion's null and void considering you like the Sonic movies.
I said, okay. How's it I like them? I said I would watch them because my friend
and
wants
you
me to.
gave them good scores. So
They're good movies. I'm not dishing them because they're bad.
I feel like you're trying to find an excuse to roast it because you can't roast any other movies. Is that it?
Well, I can roast other movies.
Like what?
Well, I'll roast the Zelda movie when it comes out if it's bad. I'll roast the Super Mario 2 movie if it comes out if it's bad.
Okay.
Like, can you roast movies?
Yeah, sure. Dragon Ball Evolution sucks.
Okay.
It's crap.
Okay.
But that's an obvious choice. We're
Yeah.
talking about
Dude, you...
Fine. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory sucks.
which one?
Oh, the one.
This Johnny Depp's one.
Oh.
And you think so? Is that better than Sonic?
No.
Well then. Okay then.
Well, number one. I'm not like I don't. First things first. I'm gonna be in my fucking 30s when the next Sonic movies come out.
Yeah.
That's why we're kind of like not like I don't even want to go to the movie theater.
In your 30s?
Yeah, no. For that, hell no.
No, I agree. I agree.
Like, we are pushing it. when we went to go see Sonic 3. Because
Yeah.
I think we were the only adults in that fucking movie.
That weren't with kids, yeah. I mean, you know what? At that point, I'm just saying, I might have kids that we could use to get into
No,
the theater.
you can use.
Yeah.
You can use Largo. I'm not going to the movie theater. I will watch it at home in the privacy of my living room.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm sorry. I feel like I need to find another friend.
Oh dear God.
Jesus, not this shit
I'm
again.
Not this
sorry.
shit
It's just
again.
like I'm just. It's hard to find people who like what you like. You know.
Dude,
Ginger, how many
Whoa. Hold the fucking phone. At what point did I say Sonic sucked?
I am. Say.
No, but you're like assuming that like you're like I need to get a new friends group because they're like, oh, we think Sonic sucks. It's like, no, it's not that we think Sonic sucks. We're almost 30.
That was a joke.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
No, I can't joke anymore.
No, you can joke. I thought you were making a thing where it's like you were taking it personal.
Yeah.
Oh my
No.
god.
No.
I'm gonna stop talking.
Sonic fans
Huh?
older than 30.
I'm sure there are.
40.
I'm sure there are.
The Sonic community, it's an entertaining fun.
I agree. All right, I'm moving off this topic. What's another one?
Superman reaction.
Oh yeah, the Superman reaction.
Yeah.
What, Kyle?
Oh, no, last thing
Oh.
I'll say, my opinion, since I have to say this since I ranted so hard about Sonic 3, my opinion has changed after watching it again.
Ah.
I don't hate it. I'm more just indifferent about it now.
Okay.
All right, there.
Well, sorry, I'm a little. Alright.
All right. So we're watching the. So we watched the Superman extended cut.
Yeah, preview.
Or the
Sneak peek.
Yeah, the sneak peek. Earlier today. It looked good. I liked it. Gingerbread liked Crypto.
Yep.
You really like Crypto.
All dogs.
Yeah. There's no way he didn't break something. Jumping on Superman like
I think
that.
he
Ribs.
broke the bladder.
I think he broke 3 ribs.
And the
Kidneys
bladder.
are crushed.
And the leg.
Yeah.
I think he did break the leg. I don't know. Well, when we were talking, when we were going to dinner about it, I'm just like, that's funny. I hope it's not. I think it won't be because the reviews are also like a lot of people that saw the movie early liked it, liked what it was doing. It's a rough cut, so that's good signs. But the suit is still.
Shitty?
It's still. I don't like the suit.
I don't either. It's like Star-Lord.
Honestly, it just felt like a longer version of the trailer. With the crypto scene and
And the robots also.
Yeah, it just felt like a longer version of the trailer.
I agree.
Because it ends where the first trailer ended. It's like it felt like it wasn't a story trailer. It just was like, here, like we see everyone seemed to like crypto, so here's the crypto scene. And look at the way that boy goes. Look at him. Look how happy he is.
Yep.
I still can't get over that they made such a small little dog Crypto.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. He should have been a Labrador.
Isn't that what the original crypto was?
I think so.
He's
right?
a white
A
Labrador.
white Labrador. Yeah.
Yeah, in the crypto cartoon. Yeah, I also don't like the collar either.
No, I don't either.
Oh. I didn't even know.
I only noticed it because it seemed like he was just wearing the cape. Like he usually has a collar where the cape sits in.
At least we'll be getting to see Streaky or something like that.
I don't know. If
I
we're
doubt
gonna
it.
see- I doubt we're gonna see Streaky.
I'll do Well, dude, I don't know if Streaky is actually what. I don't know if he's from the comics or just the
He's in the
cartoon.
comics because there's the actual comic from the 70s, I believe, where it shows all the super pets. It has the monkey, a snake, Streaky the super cat, and Crypto.
Okay. Alright. Well, okay. Anyway, what was that? I forgot.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you said you didn't. Oh, so the collar's not good?
it just looked like it was just a cape. Like the cape's wrapped around, and then like there's the S. It didn't look. Cause if I recall, like Crypto usually has like a bright yellow collar that like holds the cape.
Yes.
It didn't look like it, but maybe I just I only watched it like one time.
Yeah,
We really weren't looking at we were really looking more at the dog.
Well, I was like, pausing it at like scenes, like we're trying to see who's who or something.
Well, you were trying to make out like, hey, I recognize her. I don't know who she is. Or like I'm trying to see what she. I don't think they're gonna have Supergirl in this movie. I really don't. I don't think they're gonna have Supergirl. I would be surprised if she's in this movie.
Maybe a show up here like in the end credits scene. Maybe they'll start
That's what
doing
I'm gonna
those.
say.
Yeah.
But I did like our theory that this is like all these like scenes in the trailer are actually news clips. They're not really.
Yeah.
They're in the movie, but they're just the world.
One Eye McClane's it might feel like it with the ending of Brightburn. Well, with all the other
So in the ending of Brightburn, which you guys don't know what Brightburn is, I'm talking to the podcast people. Brightburn is like an alternate version of Superman, but where Superman is evil and all the other heroes from DC are evil.
They're monsters.
Are monsters. So, in the end of Brightburn, there's a revelation about a thing that's living in the sewers. Aquaman. It's half fish, half human. A creature that lives in a city that's flying, and it's like a bat-like creature, Batman. And then they talked about, I think they talked about another creature, but I forgot what it was.
A witch, I think.
It might have been a witch, or it might have been either a witch or it was, I think it was something like the Flash, but I don't remember. Anyways, maybe they're doing that, but basically this will be like an end scene.
Easter egg. I think.
Easter eggs, yeah, like at the end, where they're like just setting up the universe. Because this might be the beginning of the Justice League and the beginning of the Legion of Doom.
I think in this movie or franchise, I think it's going to start with Legion of Doom organizing, against Superman, and after he's overpowered, he gets help from the other heroes that form of the League.
JLA.
Yeah, and I know in most of the comics, I think the League was formed before Doom, right? Usually.
Yeah.
Well, I think in this universe, it's gonna be the opposite. Because
I agree. I don't, honestly speaking, with like Gingerbeard and One Eye, the trailer really showcased a lot of art, a lot of interest, some comedy, elements to it. But I don't know. I don't want it to be
a comedy.
I don't want it to be a comedy. I just want it to be Superman. And Superman's not a comedy. It's a hero, it's like he's supposed to be like it's like their version of Captain America and Spider-Man, mixed with Superman. It's like that. That's what Superman's supposed to feel like. He's a guy who's like, I have the power, I can stop it, and I have the responsibility to do so.
Yeah.
I am curious because that seems like it's gonna be a middle scene. Who fucked him up?
I think it's some of us I think it is Metallo.
I do think Metallo's in the movie.
I think Felix Mattel could have fucked him up. I think it could have been
Zod.
Zod.
It's Zod's in the movie.
If he is, yeah.
We do see someone hitting him in a baseball field, but that could easily be Metallo
That's true.
before he goes all robot.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it could be Lobo.
But as we would have known it was kind of Lobo though.
No, he wouldn't have. To remember, he's here.
That's
He's in
true.
the chest. You can't see the
It was-
face.
That's true too.
And you can
Okay.
only see the back of his thing. You're not gonna be able to see his skin tone. So we only saw he could be right.
It could be Lobo,
It
but
could be Lobo.
It could be anyone.
It really could be any super powered villain that Superman fights. It could easily you could start rattling them off because
Mongol?
yeah,
It could be him.
it could be. I also do think there was a moment where we thought there was Bizarro Superman.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
old
yeah.
wrinkly guy.
Yeah.
It only showed a close of his face, like when not.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, and
and this is the establishment of the League of Doom.
but I don't.
Legion of Doom, my bad.
Yeah, but
League of Doom?
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, but the guy's face though, it did not look like the Superman actor's face. That's the only thing that's kind of off about it. Anyway, that's it for us, I think, because really we didn't really get much except for the extended stuff for Crypto and the robots.
Yeah.
And then I think our final topic of the night is our favorite Nintendo video game.
Oh, well,
I
actually,
feel like we discussed that, didn't we?
yeah. How about the Switch? So.
Oh, Switch 2?
Yeah, Switch 2.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Ready for that?
Yeah.
So apparently there's going to be a new Nintendo game system with the Switch 2, which
And it's gonna have exclusively the GameCube games.
I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you whispering? What's it out loud?
Okay, I said I know what game I'm gonna play.
Okay.
Well, I know what game he's gonna play.
Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Scooby Doo and Night of 100 Frights.
No, that one's not on the game.
I want to be.
Because they only said it was a select GameCube game, and I have a pretty good idea that's not gonna be one of them.
Well, obviously it's gonna be Mario.
It's gonna be Mario
Sunshine.
Kart. It's gonna be
Sunshine.
Yeah, Sunshine. It's gonna be Mario Strikers, Mario Baseball, Mario Tennis.
Are those all for GameCube?
Yeah, those are all for GameCube.
Mario Party.
Mario Party.
Sonic Heroes.
Let's go.
Pokemon XY.
Oh, the Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
That was
I might
good.
get called. I might play Coliseum again. I haven't played that in a long time.
Me too. What do?
Shadow Lugia.
Oh, that's XD actually.
Yeah, I would play that
sorry,
one.
XD. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, there's two games. One Coliseum and XD, and there's a third 3D game about with Diamond and Pearl. I forgot what it is.
I
Brilliant Diamond and Ultra something Ultimate Pearl, something like that.
I think this is a slam dunk. It's gonna be one of the games, and it's not related to Nintendo. I think, because it'd be stupid if they didn't do it. SpongeBob the movie game is gonna be one of the GameCube games.
That was a great game.
And it was a top-selling GameCube game. I have a sneaking suspicion that's gonna be one too that they put in the thing.
It's very possible.
If not, I'm gonna riot because that was a good game.
It was. That's why I said I have a sneaking suspicion that if you take one of the Nintendo games, it's gonna be that one's gonna be because I can't imagine them not doing it. It was very popular.
What about Smash Bros. Melee?
Oh wait,
Smash
That's.
Bros. Prime?
maybe Metroid. Let's.
I think they're
Talking
gonna.
Metroid?
I think they're gonna do Metroid. I also think they're gonna do what's that Nintendo exclusive? It looks like anime.
Emblem.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem, yeah.
I think they're gonna do that one too.
Metal Gear, maybe the first one.
Maybe.
Possible. It's possible.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of all the GameCube games we mentioned.
Yeah, they're gonna do Luigi's Mansion.
Oh,
They better.
Star Wars.
Well, which one?
The one where you play, I think, is Boba Fett or Boba Fett.
Bounty Hunter?
Yeah.
Bounty Hunter. I don't know.
I
It's a possibility that they do that. It depends on how popular the game was.
Okay, what about
I got one.
Sonic Heroes and
I said it already.
Battle?
Hey, Ginger said those.
Yeah.
No, I got one. And it would be so stupid if it's not on the list. But Yoshi.
Oh, Yoshi's Island?
Yeah.
Oh, Pikmin.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, this one game is by the creator of what's song called The Hedgehog. It's about chickens.
I know what you're talking
Billy
about. Yeah.
the Plucker.
Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
Billy Hatcher. Yeah. I wanted to give that a go, even though it is.
Oh, I was gonna say Earthworm Jim, but that's for Sega.
You know what? I'm gonna say this because it was on GameCube, and I wouldn't put it past them. I could see them putting Sonic Heroes on the Switch 2 as well.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
it was on GameCube.
No,
and
I
it was extremely successful.
Who's Adventure, right?
I believe so. Yes.
No, Adventure 2 Battle.
Well, and Adventure. What DX?
Yeah, Adventure DX.
Yeah.
And Shadow the Hedgehog.
I think you're all missing one other game.
What?
Super Smash Bros. Melee.
We said that already.
Yeah, you said that.
Oh, he did?
just
Oh, he did.
You said that. Strong said it.
Then you know what? I will say Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Fights because it was a commercial success for GameCube.
I'm trying to think of others. I can't really. Wario World.
I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that was a good game.
I'm
That
not
was a great
mistaken.
game right there.
Did the ad specifically say exclusive GameCube, or did they say all GameCube games were going to be added?
It could be exclusive and knowing.
Because I didn't hear the ad explicitly say one or the other. It
It
just
could be
kinda-
all GameCube games entitled.
But I don't remember. Also, you have to buy them. You can't. They're not going to be added to you like that. It's
Obviously,
like,
you
you
buy
have to
them.
buy them at the Nintendo store.
Historically, like, consoles that have been backwards compatible haven't been restricted to exclusives.
That's true. Oh, I'm gonna be also too. I don't know if just adding GameCube games is gonna make me buy the Switch 2.
It probably won't.
Honestly,
Well, well,
Yeah, Nintendo Wii games.
that's true. I know.
no, I just like with the the Switch 2.
Yeah. for
And
sure.
they're like, oh, you're gonna buy the Switch 2 because we added GameCube games. I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna buy it.
How about Wii games or like
If they added the Wii games
or DS games? What is that?
if they added all the DS games too, I don't.
I'm sure Switch already has that though.
No, they don't have all.
Oh, okay.
They only have like a couple.
No, all they have is like Game Boy, like Game Boy
Yeah.
Advanced, and 64 games, and yeah. So yeah, they don't have DS games.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Switch. But still might have them. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd say, how much is the console?
Oh,
Probably like $200, $300.
Oh, it's gonna be way more.
or
than that.
500, maybe that.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be closer probably to like 400.
Switch to price. Let's see what.
400 for
Dude, trust me, it's gonna be probably close to 400.
I'm trying to see.
Maybe 200. I doubt it.
450.
what?
I should play Price is Right.
I am a champion.
I should play Price is Right. Who I call 400. I was $50 off, but
Yeah, fair enough.
I should play Price is Right. I guessed that shit.
You know what quality?
Well, no, because what was the last one? Last one was like what, $200, $300, brand new. If that.
Yeah. Well, with inflation and what going on.
Yeah, but you're getting a lot of bang for your buck with Switch 2, so of course it's gonna be like $400.
The only game that they're actually incorporating Wii games, and I hope it's also Wii U games, would be Zombie U. That's the only game I would want to play.
Well, Zombie U.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to throw. See, I don't want to throw $400 on the because you have to buy all the games.
True.
Again.
Yeah.
They don't come
They're
download.
gonna have like a Game Pass.
Well,
I know.
They might have like a Game Pass.
No,
when you first
they
buy
are
it.
gonna have a Game Pass, but I'm not like I don't feel like buy.
spending like there's a like well don't I know what you mean like it's so expensive and yet there's a chance it will fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
fuck
and
you
another
up.
thing too is that like if you buy $400, there's like what if it is only exclusive? So like the GameCube game that you want, they don't have.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we didn't want to do it. And you're like, damn it. That's the only reason why I bought it was to play this game.
And also, oh god, what am I gonna say? What if what if it ends up like the Wii U? I mean, the Wii U, but then I heard it.
Oh no,
Dude,
it
markets.
didn't. Oh god, no, it didn't. It was stupid because it was a fucking like big ass screen.
Yeah.
And they did the same thing with the Switch. It's a big ass screen, and that's the thing where it's like it's a DS and a console in your hands. You can take it on the go.
The Japanese men are saying that.
I'm sorry. When they said you can take it on the go, I know the first thing my father would tell me is if you take that to school, I'm gonna beat your ass if you lose it.
Yeah, I mean, like, but Japan, they should even know that most American schools have rules against
This
You don't give a shit.
No, but
Yeah.
there's a difference from pulling a DS out or a PSP out than pulling a motherfucking Switch out in your backpack.
a game with system.
Yeah, a giant game. There's a difference from handheld to game system.
Arm held.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally, and this is me just talking in general. How I know they don't give a shit? Imagine back in the day, like in the 80s and early 90s, when you had a Nintendo Entertainment System, it broke down in like a month, and you called someone in Japan and they talked to you like an asshole and says it will cost $250 to fix Nintendo Entertainment System,
Yeah.
and you have to learn how to fix it yourself unless you had the money to pay for it back in that.
Are you trying to be Japanese or Chinese? Because
$250.
What 250 what?
Yeah.
What? That was horrible. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be like with the guy with South Park.
Oh, but, like to be honest with you, like I'm gonna go around the table and ask. All right, I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
Are you willing to spend $400 for the Switch 2? You already know my answer. It's a no. I'm not. I'm just like I don't. I can find something else for $400.
Shoes.
Yeah. Well.
I'll say
But
my
you-
400 on the.
No. You're last,
Okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Ginger Beer, because you love Nintendo.
I do, but I've been screwed over before with Nintendo.
Yeah, so-
Wii U, and I'm gonna. I'll buy it eventually.
Eventually.
But not like right when it comes out. I mean,
So you would buy it probably closer to like when it drops in price.
eventually.
Eventually.
Or in case it turns out to be a bust. You know, it turns out
Yeah.
like I gotta be patient. You know.
Yeah.
As
Well,
long
you're
as
gonna like throw down $400. You want to know what the reviews are before.
exactly. Like I want to like buy a used car, only when I find out it was over 100 or something.
Well,
It just keeps on.
Well, let me put this in too. Like, because when someone, I could see someone asking like, well, what about the PlayStation 5? You guys were like dead set on buying PS5s like the minute they came out. I'm sure we all were, because I was. There's like the reason why, like I don't know why, but the PS5 just seemed better overall. It just looked good. It looked sleeker. It, you know, the performance handled great.
It's not a handheld.
No, it's not handheld, but
Yeah.
performance-wise, they're fucking fantastic. You know, and honestly, like my favorite, like I said, my favorite console, Xbox 360, and PS2 is my second favorite console. I'll throw down money for a PlayStation. Nintendo, GameCube was my favorite console, but even still, I don't want to throw $400 away because I just don't trust
Nintendo.
I just don't trust it. I don't trust those game things with like those streaming games. I'd rather own the disc.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't want like download or something. I want to own it. And we're getting away from the disc stuff where we own it outright. We have to download it now, and it's like there's just something about downloading a game that doesn't feel like you own it really.
Well, if you buy a disc, you have to download it regardless.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. You have it always.
Well, that way, like I get it. Yeah, I mean, you think about it. Sorry. What can I speak?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I get what you're saying. Oh God. How like, hey, I grew up with getting them with CDs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna end stream here because my phone's about to die soon.
That's
okay. All right, goodbye everyone. Bye.
Later.
Bye everyone. Thank you for.